four candidates. I would disagree with Andrew Weaver a little bit here. I think energy assessments and retrofits are critically important to the province of British Columbia meeting its greenhouse gas reduction targets of 33% by 2020. We need to greatly ramp up the activity that we have here. We just talked about smart meters, $900 million investment. That's 40 years of Live Smart funding at its current level. That was an investment made there. So it is important. The housing stock in this community and in many parts of British Columbia is old. It is horribly inefficient. There are additional environmental benefits too, I think, from more aggressively pursuing home energy assessments and retrofits through incentive programs, through grants, through energy savings programs. And I'll give you an example. From my constituency of Victoria Swan Lake, the Colquitts River has had 5 devastating leaks into a salmon-bearing important river in my community from home heating oil. And home heating oil is a problem. It obviously produces a tremendous amount of GHGs per household. So houses that use that fuel type are the most inefficient and the most climate impacting in our jurisdiction. But it's also a huge liability for the homeowner. I mean, when an aged tank leaks and gets into the ground, you can face tens of thousands of dollars of rehabilitation costs. It's harming our environment, it's costing the taxpayer rehabilitation costs when it gets into the river, and it's destroying the volunteers who've been working in urban salmon restorations efforts on the Colquitts, which has been going on for decades now. So there are a lot of wins here. If you layer the programs and the incentives that are available, you look at what Fortis Natural Gas Company has, a better, smarter Live Smart program that could further incentivize energy savings accounts to pay for these things. A lot of homeowners are leery of taking out their own private loans to invest in their homes right now. The value of their homes are going down, so they're wary of making that kind of investment. And I think that's why we see a very disappointingly low take-up rate, for example, in the solar Colwood program. But if you get the energy savings program right, you can get people to make those investments, and those are going to create great jobs in our community. Skilled, high-paying jobs in our community. And what young person who's going into a trade right now doesn't want to install renewable energy systems? That's what our youth wants to be doing with their trades.